Hello friends, welcome to Block Bytes. Have you ever wondered what the future of Web3 would look like? And what will enable the next billion users into the cryptoverse? Conferences like ETH Denver are the perfect platform to get informed on a subject as nebulous as this. These gatherings bring together the best and the brightest mind on one stage. So in this video, I present points I have gathered from several exciting talks and presentations on this topic. The first video is a presentation from Jeff Wren, head of OKX Ventures. OKX is a Seychelles-based centralized crypto exchange and wallet platform. OKX Ventures are interested in investing in onboarding-focused innovation, which primarily looks into projects that will help onboard the next billion or millions of users, followed by infrastructure and on-chain security. GameFi is one clear theme that OKX Ventures are looking at. They have also made some investments in this space. In infrastructure, OKX has already invested in Layer 0, Scroll, and ZK Sync, to name some. Several areas were discussed in this next discussion titled DeFi 3.0 and the innovations for the future. And the ones that stood out for me were real-world asset onboarding is one area that can enable onboarding the next millions into crypto. Projects like Goldfinch, Centrifuge, and others are already working on solutions to bring digital assets in the real world on the blockchain and integrate these with DeFi banks like MakerDAO. Benny Pincus, VP at Goldman Sachs, said that he is most excited about their own digital asset platform, which is an end-to-end solution for tokenizing digitally native financial instruments on blockchain. He added that in the next 5, 10, 15 years, he sees all publicly traded equity and debt instruments tokenized on blockchains, allowing instant settlement instead of the current T+1 or T+2. He says that beyond publicly traded assets, he also sees the potential of tokenizing all illiquid assets and private market assets like real estate, private equity, and insurance. Benny also says that since the biggest bottleneck for TradFi is AML KYC, any products that address these problems will be a big win for the space. Matt Homer, a VC investor, says he is most excited about stablecoins, which he believes will be the future payment system. Rich Widman, head of strategy Web3 Google, made a crucial point in the same talk, which is usually overlooked in regulatory headwinds hubbub. This space needs a killer app. He explained his point by making an example of Uber, which was banned in Hoboken by the authorities, only to push people to come together and force them to repeal this ban, which means that making principled arguments against the regulatory authorities like the SEC will not help, but an app that people are willing to use will certainly change the course of crypto. In another discussion focused on real-world assets on-chain, Shishir Varghese from Spectral Finance said that they're building products to help bring the world of CeFi and DeFi together. Spectral Finance helps you monitor on-chain creditworthiness. Its goal is to merge Web3 or crypto transactions and real-world transactions in TradFi to create a singular user credit score. Nick Van Eyck, part of the fintech and crypto investment team at General Catalyst, echoed Matt's earlier bullish sentiment on stablecoins. Nick expands by saying that what is next for stablecoins will be interest-bearing stablecoins. He feels that this change will come pretty soon, in a year or so, depending on the jurisdiction. He also feels that the underwriting process for fixed income instruments could be done through smart contracts, making the whole process much faster. Several themes stood out for me that could be vital in ushering the next billion users into crypto. GameFi, NFT, metaverse is clearly one area popular with investors. Products enabling tokenization of digital and non-digital assets form a strong pipeline for moving into the blockchain and could be one strong driver. Products and services that help address regulatory bottlenecks will also be in the crosshairs of both investors and TradFi companies. And finally, the bread and butter of blockchain infrastructure, which includes Layer 2 and other protocols that address the stability and robustness of base chains, will work behind the scenes to build more robustness into the rails of this new internet. I hope you like this video. Relevant links are in the description. To like and share, and I will see you next time with another fresh bite. Bye bye.